see him saying my name. Say my name, say my name. I'm glad y'all are here, honey. This is Kris Avalon. And I am Cisco Vegas. So we have come to you, honeys. Who's that? Hey, cool hair. Yes, thank you, honey.
We gotta do the lighting and stuff.
Stop. With the lighting, can y'all see us?
They can see us, but the pictures for the background.
We'll worry about all that in a minute. Just calm your nerve, because all that is coming. So, honeys, yesterday was the day of love, right? Did y'all have some love going on? Hello from Russia, honey. So Beyonce's Formation has been the trending hot topic across the nation, honey. And I'm really almost sick of hearing so many people complaining about a song. Kris?
Yes.
A song.
Mm-hmm. I'm not. Well, let's find out. What is your thoughts on Formation?
Okay.
The movement. Are you a member of the Formation Nation?
What does it mean to be a member of the Formation Nation? I don't even know what that means, honey.
Have you been converted? Do you actually buy what Beyonce is selling?
What is she selling? Hot sauce in her bag?
To the lowest common denominator. Let's talk about that.
If he fuck her right.
I'm taking a Red Lobster like that.
Red Lobster?
I'm like that's your peak of what you think fanciness. I mean, I guess this is her version of what hood people eat, because niggas can't afford filet mignon. So the next best thing is to take their ass to Red Lobster, because that's like,
Not for nothing, honey. When I was growing up and things and stuff of that nature, when I didn't know about fine dining, Red Lobster was probably one of the places that had more of the high dollar moment and situation, and clearly probably across most of America they don't have Cipriani's and things of that nature, honey, sprinkled through Missouri and St. Louis and things. They really, that's what I think. She couldn't say Waffle House because they do hair and fighting and everything in a Waffle House, honey. Yeah. But
yeah,
I'm here because Beyonce always is known to give female empowering music. Mm-hmm. So her music is a call to action because they wore wigs and weave and black leather and chains and fists in the air. I put my fist in the air because I am black. So, a drop of black makes you black, so don't get it twisted. Do you hear that, my Dominican brothers and sisters? Ooh! So what are your take on Formation, honey?
My opinion about Formation, I think, I'm hoping that she gave Blue Ivy some writing credit for them lyrics, because they're about as juvenile like they were written by a 5-year-old, so I'll give her that. Mm-hmm. The song reminds me a lot of 7-Eleven. It's just ratchet, it's tired, it's basic, kind of like her wardrobe. I need her to come with something a little more intelligent. I need her to come with something a little more different. I like Beyonce. I think she's a great performer. She's a good entertainer. Stick with that. You're an entertainer. You're not a politician. You're not someone who is a political activist. I know a lot of people say, like, you need to put your money, or she's putting money into this and this and this and this, but putting money into something, in my opinion, is not enough. I feel like if you're going to do something, speak out about it. Like, go on different shows and talk about what needs to be talked about the Black Lives Matter movement, about things that's going on in our communities that's affecting us. But Beyonce, to me, it feels like, okay, I get it. 17 years she's gone, like from the time she was part of Destiny's Child to the part she's gone solo. She's had to play the game in order to get to that position of power where she can speak out about the things that she's speaking about. But I feel like now that you've gotten that platform of speaking about what you need to speak about, you shouldn't be giving your fans or people of color out there who basically don't have a voice and look to celebrities to basically speak for them, which I don't think people need to look to celebrities to speak for them, but that's a whole nother story. When you get that platform, you shouldn't give them stereotypical subliminal imagery. Like, this is what the Black Panthers wore back in the 60s, so I'm going to basically give you the exact regalia of what these women wore. Oh, afros and hats and this, that, and the other. Meanwhile, you're on TV with a goddamn lace front on, whipping your hair back and forth like you're Willow Smith, still embodying those same white attributes. There's another thing that bothered me about the song was that you're talking about you're half Negro and Creole. What the fuck is that? Aren't you black? Just say you're fucking black. Half black, half Creole and Negro. Ain't that put the spoon together or mix it in the gumbo? Isn't it all black at the end of the day? So you're still black. You couldn't even say you're black in your own fucking video. Yet you're gonna go off and talk about people need to embrace who they are, their color, their nose, which irritated me about.
She mixed the Negro with that Creole.
No, you can't mix a black with black. That makes no fucking sense. Black goes with everything and anything.
Creole is black.
Hello, Haitian.
Negro
Creole people are
is
Haitian.
Black. They're Haitian because they're French and black.
Ça passe. I got a lot of Haitian friends. I have a lot of Haitian people who live in my neighborhood. So
you mix 3/4 Negro with 1/4 Creole, it makes a Texas Bama.
Pretty much. But so I don't get I just don't get it. Like, I get, okay, this, I guess, here's the thing, and this is why I don't understand, like, why people feel like someone like a Beyonce and Gaga and all these other artists, well, I won't even call them artists, entertainers, because that's basically what a lot of these people are. You're not artists, you're entertainers. You're paid to basically...
Are you not entertained?
Shake your ass, sing songs, and dance for your supper for corporations. That's basically what they're here for. So, my thing is, just do that. Like, leave the artistry to the professionals. So this is one thing I've always liked about, and I don't want to compare her to Madonna or whatever, but back when Madonna first came...
compare her to Madonna.
Okay, well, since you're both on the
They're
level
artists.
of being global superstars and how they have such a huge influence on the world and their fan base, Madonna's always taken a risk, even in the beginning of her career, about things that weren't cool at the time or chic at the time. Meaning, she advocated for HIV and AIDS in her music videos and on tour long before it was popular. She talked about homosexuality and embraced Vogue and culture. Yes, well, Janet did too.
Okay.
And it almost destroyed Madonna's career because she was simulating masturbation on stage, even when they told her, if you do this in certain countries, if you embody these little imagery or whatever you're doing in your on tour, when you're doing stuff, we're gonna arrest you.
Some countries it was illegal.
She did it anyway. So this is what I'm saying. Like, don't wait until it's popular or it's the ongoing trend.
Now it's not even illegal. Have you seen Miley's show?
What, masturbation? Well, I'm getting back to, I'm talking about not only with sex and stuff, but let's talk about, like, race. I feel like Beyonce is only jumping on this whole race situation because it's popular. It's something you can't escape. It's something that you're talking about.
I can't believe that you just said that, like, racist things are popular. That's not how we want to classify.
I don't, but this is what it's becoming. Now we found a way to make money off the backs of poor people, off the backs of racism in this country. It's become profitable. So this is my argument about it. It's like, you're profiting off of the struggle of people who are affected, whose children have been killed by police, who you're profiting off of Hurricane Katrina 10 years later. Where you're laying on top of a car like you're in a goddamn photo shoot.
But that was symbolic because what I got from that and her being on top of the car and then it sank, we were let down by the people sent to protect us. We drowned because of them. That's what I got out of that. They couldn't keep their people above water. It all went under. That's what I got out of that. The people that we looked to protect us couldn't. The waters took everything. That's what I didn't get any racial struggle out of that because a place like New Orleans is predominantly a community of people of color. Cajun people, man.
But what about, here's the thing. What about Big Frida? Big Frida is a big part of that song. Wasn't even included in the video. You took a picture with him. But
maybe Big Frida was away. And I'm only playing devil's advocate, honey. Now, maybe Big Frida was away taping her own show.
Could have been, but here's the thing. Now, anybody who... Big Frida is a large artist in his own right. Like, he's like the queen of bounce, basically. Like,
right.
He's the biggest star to come out of... That's kind of crossed over in regards to bounce music. But the thing is like, if you're doing that, you're going to make time for somebody like Beyonce. I think. Okay. Even if I don't want to do the whole career thing where your career's down here and hers up here, but when you're at that level that Beyonce's at,
when you have obligations,
I'm going to make the time to make it to.
Time to make it. Okay, so I'm going to ask you this, because Big Frida may have been touring. So would you got tickets to Big Frida's show, she's supposed to be there, but no, Big Frida instead canceled on your ass to go be with Beyonce, then you, as a Big Frida fan, would be mad that he didn't hold his obligation. Come on now. We don't know. Big Frida got a big freaking mouth, honey. She could speak up and clear all of this up, but has remained silent. Why is that? Because there's nothing to say. Maybe she was unavailable and thinking, oh, my little part is only at the beginning. And she only talked at the very beginning. She could have did that part over Skype, honey. Huh? The kids, you're a Madonna fan. The kids participated in Madonna's, Bitch, I'm Madonna by video. Right? Mm-hmm. Okay. So if Big Frida, I feel like if Big Frida really wanted to be a part of this project, it could have been done. That's all I'm saying.
Okay, so answer this. What about the whole Super Bowl situation? It's sort of like, okay, you performed the Super Bowl. I thought the Super Bowl performance was good. But then afterwards, like if you're all about, Black power, this, that, and the other, then what was that Pepsi ad? Black people don't own Pepsi. But you took their money. And
Pepsi Cola is one of the most popular drink lines for people of color. I don't know the last time you went down south, but I know when I go down south, it's all about Pepsi. Gotta get me a Pepsi Cola.
I don't drink soda. Well, that's basically my point.
I don't drink it either.
That's basically my point. You've taken on a corporation that sells poison to poor people. Soda is not the best thing that you need to be putting in your body. But a lot of people drink it. Mm-hmm. Especially when you go to, like, the movies and they give you them large-ass cups with all that soda and stuff in it. That shit is not good to put. Like, soda is not the best thing you should be putting in your body. But I just feel like something, I guess, to just wrap this whole thing up, something to milk and clean. Just go back to entertaining, performing, give us something different. Retire those leotards with the stockings, please, and evolve as a singer. I like with the direction she went with the last record, the self-titled album. I like the direction she went with that. To me, I feel
talking about her experiences and her relationship with Jay, right?
Well, yes, I felt like that album was a lot more personal than the Britney album, because I remember when Britney's last album came out, she was going around saying, "Oh, this is my most personal album." Yeah, I'm like, really? This is the most impersonal, personal album that you've released. So, I like that she kind of went that direction. It felt like there was a little more substance to the music. Don't get me wrong, I like the fact that she does the anthems. She's good at the women anthems, the single ladies, all those types of Who Run the World. Like, I was definitely dancing to those songs. I felt the power, even though I don't have a vagina. But I was liking them songs when they came out. But I feel like, write what you know. This is not a forte that I feel like she's real familiar with. So that's all. On to the next one.
All right, so y'all know it's Fashion Week here in New York, right? This is one of my favorite times of the year, and also one of the most busy, honey.
It's over now.
Over now? It just started.
Fashion Week was last week.
Okay, last week was Men's Fashion Week, and this Thursday starts Women's Fashion Week, sweetie, and it ends on Thursday now. See... All right, so Men's Fashion Week. This is the second year that we've had a Men's Fashion Week. there wasn't as much press surrounding Men's Fashion Week as it was in the previous year.
And why is
However, this year they had more designers involved. I think a lot of the breakout men's designers came out of Paris this year. New York didn't really. Public School had a really cute showing.
Oh my God, I love Public School. I love Public School and Mr. Triple X. Those are like my favorites.
Oh my God, Public School had a very cute showing, honey. Oh, kudos to them, honey. And also, Phil. Oh my God, what was his name? Oh, I can't remember. Phil something. His show was fierce, honey. But Women's Fashion Week has kicked off, and kicking the whole week off was Kanye's Yeezys, Season 3. And, alright, the previous 2 years, I thought Kanye's stuff looked like rags or rehashed American Apparel. Like he went and bought all the rags from American Apparel and put Yeezy in the tag. That's what I thought Yeezys was originally. However, this year, he actually has finished, like the edges are finished, and like he got finished edges on stuff. I like Kanye's collection this year. I really like it. It's good.
Well, I saw the collection, up close. Here's the reality of this. The clothes basically look like the same shit he's made for the past previous same thing. The clothes basically is the same thing that he's doing. It's the nude colors. The clothes look like something that he stole from the wardrobe apartment of The Walking Dead. That's basically what these clothes look like. I'm not impressed. Kanye, stop with the fashion. I know you want to be this avant-garde, fashionable person. I know you want to be Ricardo Tisci so fucking bad. Stop it.
Why be him when you can be with him?
Well, that's a whole nother story that we're not going to talk about on this show. But,
you mean Kanye?
You know who she married?
I love Kanye, honey.
And I'll leave it at that. But, so you can all, I'm sure you can all read between lines. But anyway, I'm not feeling the clothing line. I feel like stop giving people recycled versions. You're basically, it's the same show, but you're just adding extra pieces to it. It's like an extension of what we've already seen. So yes, I get the fact that what you're saying, stuff is finished. But stop sending out recycled stuff, finished versions of previous stuff that you sent down the runway that wasn't finished the previous 2 seasons ago.
So, being a person who is probably more so fashion involved, I think designers have to evolve. And
I'm all for evolution.
But looking at this collection, he has evolved. I mean, honey, look, this is finished. Like before, there was all the honey. People took time in the construction of these pieces. Whereas before, it just looked like they didn't get to finish it.
Now, here's a question. Would you actually wear any of the stuff?
I want all of the stuff from this season.
Really?
I want it all. I want all of it. I like it all. I like the coats. I like the shoes. I like the boots. I even like the fact that he did those nude neoprene heels for women.
It just looks too beige. I'm like,
but I mean, beige, gray, and slate black is his color pattern, with fall, autumn colors mixed in with your prison oranges and your fall browns. You know, almost a shit brown, but not quite.
That's what I was about to say. It was like, I haven't seen this much dour color since I took a deuce in my toilet this morning. Like, these colors are just so dour. It's so depressing. It's like, maybe it explains his attitude. Like, I feel like his attitude is in these colors. It's very
If
dour,
I get anything
beige, boring
out of these colors, it's the fact of him almost wanting to fade into the background, because these are not colors to stand out. These are not considered bold color statements.
I'm just thinking, just to wrap this whole story up, I just think it's the hype overshadows the.
How about the music?
Well, we'll definitely get to that because I want to ask you something about Fashion Week. Do you think, because there was an article I have read in a New York newspaper where they were saying that fashion needs, well, not fashion, well, maybe fashion, it goes hand in hand with this, but it's like when it comes to New York Fashion Week, do they need to kind of step it up? Because Fashion Week, the setup and everything, is kind of falling by the wayside.
It is falling because they took away Fashion Night Out, which is the kickoff party, which usually was used to build up momentum in the party atmosphere of the week. That has been done away with because of budget issues. The designers felt like they spent so much money on these parties, and the only people came to Fashion Night Out and the parties are people not buying their clothes. So, I mean, I wouldn't, it's like throwing a wedding every year for a week and nobody ever brings you a wedding present. Yeah.
But it was a thing where there was some basically how old hat in the fashion world is basically you show the collection, but you gotta wait weeks before it winds up on websites for people to purchase. But here now, because we're such in the now nation, where it's like I see it, like I'm at New York Fashion Week or I'm watching at home, streaming live via YouTube, and I see pieces that I want, but it's not available until April. So by the time April comes around, I've already seen other clothes from here, there, and everywhere. I've forgotten about I've forgotten about this designer that I saw back in February, or I saw back in September, depending on the fashion weeks, because there's always more than one. One of my friends actually thought, he's like, "There's another fashion." I'm like, "Yes, they do Fashion Week every season, like
January and September."
It's like 2 seasons out of the year. Like, this is not new, but
Spring and fall, people. Spring and fall.
It's not just one time out of the year. It's twice. It's September.
It's twice. It's twice because you have to right now. They're showing their spring summer collections, and then in September they're going to show their fall winter, and then that repeats again and again. But you're doing that for a year ahead of time.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so
the life of Pablo.
Yes. So just to wrap that up, it's like with the whole fashion thing, it's just. Maybe it's just, I see what they're doing now. It's like straight off the runway, everything is running up on the website. So I agree with that. Now, as far as the life of Paul, which Pablo is Paul in Spanish, I like the album. I listened to it in its entirety last night. I thought the album was really good. I actually thought, I will give props where it needs to be. Like, I'm an equal opportunity shader. I'm not somebody who's going to just throw shade for the sake of doing it. I ain't got time for that. I will get, if something's good, I'll give you props for it. I was like, I can't stand Justin Bieber, but his album I thought was phenomenal.
Okay.
Same thing with Kanye. I felt like his album is excellent. I like a lot of the gospel, pieces that's in the record, where he's got Kelly Price on tracks, he's got Donnie McClurkin on tracks. Like, the whole thing with him trying to say it's about Paul and it's religious, and I think that's bullshit. I feel like the album has spiritual elements to it, but it's a really good record. The production is fire. My favorite song is Famous with Rihanna, and then I forget the title of the song, the one with Chris Brown. Those are like my top 2 favorite songs of the album that I keep on repeat. The album by far is excellent. I don't know how many tracks is actually available, but I've heard 18 of the songs. So I don't know how it is because, I downloaded. I didn't go to Tidal. Sorry, but I didn't go to Tidal.
I don't know. It's available on Tidal, right?
Yes. At first, he said it was available on his website and Tidal, but when you go to his website, the fans were pissed because you basically hear Mos Def, his voice on his site.
Oh, yeah.
But if you go to Tidal, the album's only available on Tidal. So this is the thing, like, if you're subscribed to Tidal, that's the only way you're going to buy the record. He's subscribed to Tidal. I'm not.
And Apple Music, so I don't hate. I got them both, honey. I like music.
As do I, but I'm not putting a bunch of money behind a site that's basically trying to suck the fans dry. And a lot of people are not willing to put $20 down on a site just to get one record.
It's only 18.
Oh, so it is 18 records. So yeah, then I got the right amount. Cause
I can't play none because I ain't paying Kanye.
Because I didn't know. Oh, I thought that was like how much it costs. But I forgot, you have a subscription. It's a $20 subscription for what, a month or a year? What's the subscription on Tidal? Since you're a Tidal member.
Subscription for Tidal is about $10, $15 a month. Please, what do you mean? If it was not for those of us with Tidal, none of you bitches would have got to see Formation because it was only available on Tidal. Yes, it was, hey?
No, okay, maybe it was for you. But I saw Formation not on Tidal. I saw it elsewhere. I saw it was all over my Instagram feed.
I know, because it came from Tidal links.
No.
You get to share it, and then people follow that link. Honey, look at your Facebook. I guarantee you all those Beyonce videos came from that link before they put it on YouTube, honey. Don't tell me.
Everybody knows there's a way that...
Yes.
Everybody knows there's a way... Everybody knows there's a way that once things become available on Tidal...
People download it
exactly.
and get for the hypes.
That's basically what I did. Like, I had somebody basically got the album and sent it to me. I'm not paying $15 to $20 a month for no fucking Tidal, and y'all not giving me no quality shit. You're only giving me stuff from mainstream. Hell no, y'all got enough.
Y'all artists kill me. Y'all afraid to invest for good talent, honey?
No, I invest for good talent.
I expect people, if I put something out, I'm going to be mad if you bitches is illegally downloaded, and the only way I get to pay for my product is by people supporting my craft. That's why I think Adele did it right, bitch. She ain't put her shit on the internet for y'all to illegally download.
But I bought Adele's album. But okay.
Bye, Stacy.
But wait, here's the thing. I will download something. Well, not download. Okay, let me rephrase. If an album is good, I will support it. If the Kanye album becomes available physically, I will go out and buy it. Okay, let me stop lying.
You lying. I was going to say, this bitch is lying.
Wait. Here's the reality. I'm an entertainment news blogger. I'm not buying anything. If I'm going to be reviewing your album, if I'm going to be doing any kind of thing where I'm talking about celebrity news and gossip, I'm not spending $15 to $20 on a record that I should be getting, number one, for free, and listening to if I'm a part of media. I'm not spending that kind of money. So all you fans can go out and do that. Me, on the other hand, hell no. Like, I will gladly promote and support and give my opinion, which I'm doing on this show, which I basically said The Life of Pablo is a good record. So that's basically, what are you doing?
I can't with you, honey.
What?
Because you be the first one to talk about, if you do that, just somebody got to support me and back up my child.
Well, wait a minute.
You just stole Kanye's album.
But here's the point. Nobody makes money from music. Everybody knows the money comes from the merchandise and the touring. It doesn't come from the music. Nobody's making money from their albums anymore. When you go and spend, that's why Beyonce got y'all assholes fooled and got y'all spending $300 for that Formation tour.
That's the tea. I was waiting for you to get there, honey. I was waiting for you because that's why them tickets is $2,000, bitches. She is reclaiming all her YouTube views. She is reclaiming all you bitches who free downloaded her shit. It's because of him that y'all have to pay so much for Beyonce tickets.
First of all, I will never. I like Beyonce. Like I said before, I like Beyonce. I will never spend money on tour because I already know what I'm gonna get because I've seen all her tours on DVD and on TV. It's the same choreography, the same outfits, the same leotard, the same full-length gowns, the same versions of the same songs. So I'm not going to spend $300 on a concert when I know what I'm going to get. You all can do that and set up GoFundMe accounts to get people to send you fucking money to go and support and get in Formation and all that other stuff. I'm not doing it. I got better places to spend my goddamn money, and it's called rent. Now, meanwhile, back at the Bunny Ranch.
Well, we know Kris is not going to be in Formation this year.
But
a little hint. We're here in New York, honeys, and I just want to give a little tea because I do have some sister, brothers, friends in the Baltimore, D.C. area. Y'all got the cheapest tickets for Beyonce. They are under $200. You bitches has got $80 It only costs.
$200 is cheap.
I'm telling you, to be on stage with Beyonce, it's only $129.
I gotta go all the way to Baltimore and risk getting shot just so I can get some cheap tickets.
You might get robbed outside of M&T Stadium
And
for
look,
your ticket.
No
that
shade
night.
towards Baltimore. I went to Baltimore 2 years ago for my cousin's birthday weekend, and I've seen what Baltimore looks like. It basically looks exactly like what you see in an episode of The Wire. So,
well, hello, that's where they shot it.
well, I know that, but I'm like, that's how it looked. Like, if y'all want to go out there and
You thought it was a sound stage or something?
No,
I lived in Baltimore 4 years. Baltimore don't play. But yeah,
No, I knew it wasn't. I knew that's not how it was. Like, I knew okay.
No, that's how it is like that.
No, I knew basically that The Wire was literally shot on location. Like, I knew that. I watched The Wire. That was my show. Mm-hmm. So,
Baltimore has got some real hitters in Baltimore, honey. But
okay, but to wrap up the whole Kanye thing, I feel like the album is really good. Like I said, I think everybody should go out and listen to it and support it, and the other. I understand a lot of people are frustrated because they don't want to have to go through Tidal or to subscribe to Tidal just to get this album.
Tidal is cute, y'all. Don't let him fool y'all.
No,
Tidal is cute.
It's not
they
about
have
me.
no.
So I'm speaking for the Kanye fans, the people who don't want to have to spend $15 to $20 on Tidal just.
Well,
to
then
get,
they better hope somebody like you put it up illegally.
I'll send it to you. But here's the thing. I feel like the craziness, all the stunts that he's doing right now is overshadowing the album. The fact that his whole beef with Taylor Swift is going to reignite another beef.
You mean that fake beef with her? I don't think that's real.
I don't think so either. That's why I haven't talked about it. I don't blog about it. I haven't spoken about it. I just mentioned it. Mm-hmm. So that's why I'm trying to brush over it really fast. Okay. So this whole thing with the whole thing, I made this bitch famous and all the stuff.
They say. I don't know. Say Taylor's the best. See, Swifties, bad blood. Yes.
I like Taylor Swift.
Swifties. Yes, honey.
Swifties. I like Taylor Swift. Look, I wasn't a Swiftie before.
Wait, let me ask the
I haven't
Swifties.
been converted.
Do y'all think Kanye made Swiftie famous? Let's see.
You know they're going
Let me see what the Swifties say. I want to hear from the Swifties. Do y'all think Kanye made her famous? See, not a word, honey, because Kanye didn't do it. No, she was already a number one. Let's see.
Somebody wrote
no. Somebody loves me. Hi, who is that? Yes, April. Okay, so I know Taylor Swift already had her jumping, honey.
She did, but I feel like he, I guess from the whole thing with him getting on stage and blaming it on the alcohol and all this stuff, it kind of made people pay more attention to Taylor Swift, but I don't think that he made her famous. I think that's ridiculous. I think he's just trying to find a controversial way to ignite, using controversy to sell records. That's basically what he was doing. So
Dave Chappelle, yes, honey.
Dave Chappelle.
Yeah, y'all want front camera action, don't you?
Who's about to turn your phone?
Yeah, because it's long ways and they have to. I'm showing stuff on the TV over there too, you know.
No, you're showing that.
Yeah, the Life of Pablo things.
He's basically showing title. But yeah, this whole thing with, this is the wrap of the whole Kanye thing. This whole thing with him talking about, he made her famous, and he went on Twitter last night. He was blowing my mind
You mean the night before?
No, it was last night.
He did some more last night?
He was tweeting, talking about send Instagrams, Facebook, Twitter, all this other stuff to Mark Zuckerberg to invest $1 billion
so that he can get
in his ideas or whatever. And the funny thing was,
I thought it was to help him pay his $53 million debt.
I don't know what that was. I think it was somehow invest in his ideas. You can look that up and see what the T is. But what I didn't get is the fact that, wait a minute, if Mark Zuckerberg owns Facebook, why would he be on Twitter, Instagram, Pinterest? Why would he be on his competition? Like, why would
yes, he still uses all that. Yes.
Mark Zuckerberg would not be on no goddamn Twitter.
Yes, he does.
Well, he'd be a fool.
Well, Mark Zuckerberg has to also be on Twitter, I think. All right. Did you see this? Watch the ring.
Was it going to blow away? Mm-hmm. Oh, shit. So I would have smacked the shit out of them.
Honey, the tea of it all.
Was that real?
So, see, Kanye asked Mark for help with the $53,000 debt.
$53 million.
I mean.
No, but why are you... Why are you asking excuse me. I mean, if you're an artist and you're about this or whatever the case is, why are you asking other people to invest in your, like, to pay off your debt? Like, no.
But did you see what the debt came from? It came from $2 million for Saint, who is only days old. $2 million in clothes for Saint. He has already spent $6 million for Blue Ivy stylist.
Wait.
He spends on quote unquote flour. Is what he put it in his expense report as flour, $12 million.
Wait.
I think it's coke, honey.
Flour that you cook with?
Allegedly, some artisan flour from South America.
What?
For $12 million. Flour.
Now you know you ain't using no damn flour, no fucking South America. Get the fuck out of here with that.
I think it's cocaine, and
of
that's
course
the
it is.
code
Well,
word for cocaine.
whatever-
and that explains why Kanye be ranting.
Whatever he's on, he needs to stop. And it's sad that Kim wants to be taken so seriously as whatever the hell she is or whatever the hell she does, that she's willing to settle for this psychotic whatever he is and put up with his shit. And I'm just like, what are you doing? Like, and to me it just seems like she just sits idly by and lets him just fall off the rails. What are you doing? Like, what is wrong with him? I don't know. I'm just over it. I just felt like, look, like I said before, the album is great, but the crazy that he's doing is outshining.
It's outshining his music. It's outshining his fashions. It's outshining his family. But he did bring Lamar.
The talent is there. The fact of the matter is that his ego is overshadowing the talent. He needs to learn to. Humility needs to be his favorite word at this point. You know how some of y'all like to use amazing because y'all can't find another fucking word that's bigger in the dictionary besides amazing to describe something that's great and fabulous and over the top or whatever the case is.
Phenomenal.
Hello. He needs to find a word that equates with that. And that's what it is. That's what he needs to do.
That's what Kanye is, a wordsmith, y'all. What's this? Do you think it's all just to get publicity?
Yes, I do.
Absolutely.
That's all this is.
Wait, I want to bring this closer. Yeah, I want to bring y'all closer. Can I bring y'all closer?
Yeah.
Y'all want to come closer? Come closer to me. Come here. Yeah, I want to bring them. Come here, y'all. Yes, I see a yes. I'm going to turn this. All right, we're going the other way. Y'all ready? Turn with us. There we go. Okay. But that means you got to come close to me and hold me with all these muscles and stuff. Yeah, y'all like his man titties?
Titties.
They middies. Man titties is called middies.
I don't have titties.
Okay.
I have pectorals.
They're called penistorials.
Pecalicious.
Okay. 1D. Yes, I love 1D and they're breaking up, right?
Okay, don't hate me when I say this, but I like Zayn. I like his new song.
Oh, I do like Zayn.
I like Zayn's
Pillow
new song.
Talk, honey. Yeah.
I do need
let's see.
Yeah, what's poppin'?
What's poppin'? Catch up, honey. Come on in. Pillow Talk. That's right.
Yes, I like Zayn's new song. I think Gigi needs to kind of like stop jumping from man to man. But then again,
will you let a thought be a thought?
But it's like you were just with Joe Jonas.
Don't like the new song. Okay, keep talking, honey.
Well, look. Here's the thing about this show. If you don't like something, it's okay that you don't like something. Bing. We're not gonna go and be like the Beehives and the Little Monsters and all that
auto-tune. I think all of the 1Ds use a little auto-tune, honey.
Look,
all artists nowadays, I think.
Thank
love
you.
us too. Yes, I see you, France.
We'll be here every week.
Yes, we will.
Here's the thing. It's like wait, what was my train of thought? Because I just got.
We were talking about auto-tune. And how I feel like a lot of artists use auto-tune, honey. So auto-tune, my new album that I'm never going to do, I'm going to use auto-tune too.
Yeah, we're like,
but
I like him. Okay, here's the thing. It's like, I take it back. Like, I don't want to be like, Gigi needs to take a break and stop being a thought, what you said, because Gigi called her a thought. But here's the thing.
And jumping, Gigi, yes.
When you're 18, 19, 20, 21, okay, say from you're 18 to 30, yes, get all that out of your system. Date often. Don't get attached to one person and then just be with that person for 6, 7 years and then you haven't lived your life. Hop from dick to dick. If you want to do that, do that.
Why are we gonna hop
No
from
judging.
dick to dick though?
Well,
like really?
Well, that's what I do.
So, I don't have a problem with Gigi. I think Gigi is finding her way through all of the one. The name of that group is 1D, and she's had all the D, honey. Mr. Gigi is a mess. What is
Remember,
this?
I use picture to look good. By all means, use auto-tune.
Yes! Yes, I see Francis in the house. Yes, honey.
We love our French people. Ooh, I like a French man,
honey.
Especially the uncut ones. Wait, are they all uncut?
Most of them.
Ooh, if there's some French people watching, are y'all all uncut, or are the people watching uncut? Okay.
Oh, see, you such just a mess.
Let's keep it PG.
Do y'all have a podcast? We're gonna get there, honey. We're just now getting our judge together for this. This is the first project that we've worked on together.
I like French hot dogs. All right.
All right, for French. What's a French hot dog? What does that consist of?
Maybe it's a pig in a blanket.
Because I was just in
which I like to call uncut dicks, pig in a blanket.
Ooh, they do look like a pig in a blanket, like a rolled blunt, honey. Oh, big thick one.
A rolled blunt.
Yes. Okay, so let's move on and talk about me. And I don't mean me. But before we do that, can I just say I'm real excited right now. Look at me. I'm real excited. Because did y'all see American Idol last week? Oh my God. I don't watch American Idol religiously. I don't. I really don't.
What happened?
But oh my God, they had Fantasia on there.
Oh, they did?
And she sang with LaPortia. And I can't stop. And if you follow me on Facebook, honey, Francisco.Vegas #2, you'll see, honey, I posted the video. And do follow me, like, on Twitter, Cisco Fashion NYC, to get more of the tea, honey.
Wait, you love who? Fantasia? Somebody wrote, I love her. You love
Fantasia? I think Fantasia.
Now, I love Fantasia, too. Now, here's the thing about Fantasia that's kind of worrying me. She's talking about she's no longer going to do secular music. I was like, what's wrong with secular music?
She only going to do
gospel.
gospel?
Yes. She's talking about now she's going
Fantasia, yes!
Yeah, she's going in the gospel direction. And it's like, okay, don't get me wrong. I love gospel music. I like when a sister can sing her ass off and basically give me my life and my religion all in one. Yeah. Yes, gay people, we're not religious. Well, I'm not religious.
I'm not religical.
but I love gospel music. So I'm like,
Nam-myo
Renge-kyo.
Yes.
But like, my thing is, there's nothing wrong with gospel music. My thing is, I want to kind of mix it up. Like, give me a little of that secular, give me a little bit of that gospel. There's nothing wrong. You can do both. You can mix the ratchet with the spiritual. I mean, DMX did it throughout his career.
So you had some tea on Mariah Carey.
Yes, apparently she's, wait, I had to pull a story up, so if I go out of focus, forgive me.
Yeah, he gonna lean over there and do that. Well, I check on y'all. Where y'all from? Where y'all from? Let's see. I know France is in the house because the French hot dogs is in the building. And,
okay, so
you serving for the Mariah Carey?
You see how that she threw her shades on.
We got Russia in the house.
Well, I like Russians.
Oh, yes, honey. Russia is so beautiful.
I'm going to tell you something. One time, a friend of mine, and I'm going to tell this story. He don't have internet, so you ain't got to worry about me identifying who he is. Or who
hey, Jensen.
A friend of mine told me the first
Russian.
time what turned him off of bottoming was that he had sex with a Russian, and he said that
Russians.
He said that dick was so big it turned him off of bottoming, so he no longer bottoms. So that's one of the reasons why I like Russia.
By the way, we are not kid friendly. In case y'all haven't, do you like Obama? Oh wait, I think I got the lights too bright. You do see that we are people of color.
Well, no. Well, here's the thing. Stacey Dash is a person of color. But
allegedly. I don't believe Stacey Dash. Stacey Dash has not been black since 1989.
Since she guest starred on an episode of Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. That's the last time her ass was black.
Stacey Dash wasn't even black when she appeared on BET.
But to answer your question, yes, we like Barack Obama. I know there's some people of color.
You speaking for me?
Do you
think I like... Now I don't like Barack Obama.
Lies, you fucking tell.
I love him.
Do you know something about Russian bears, Putin and vodka?
And vodka. Yes. You know Putin and his vodka situation. Because, okay, so you already know that the Russians aren't really feeling the gay lifestyle, right?
I think some of them... Well, there's a lot of...
Remember the gays was pouring out the Russian vodka? Remember? Around gay pride?
Well, they did that out of fear of being sent to jail.
With the Olympics and
totally
things. And it was a
I
lot. Putin is a dangerous person controlling a lot of hate.
He's a dictator.
Yeah, you know,
No
it's like...
different than Gaddafi, and we all know what happened to Gaddafi eventually. As I sip this drink.
As anyway, you suck on the bottom of this drink. Wait a minute.
Yeah, I need a refillage.
Okay, you talk about Mariah while I get us a refill of tea.
Okay, so basically Mariah Carey did a recent interview where some people are calling it shade, but I say it as a bit of truth, where she's basically saying that, basically she's saying like about today's pop stars. She said,
"See, we support Putin, Russian vodka."
We don't. So basically she's going in on celebrity pop stars who don't put in the work. Oh, I don't even know what that says. That's in Russian. Honey, I speak English. Translate in English. But anyway, basically she was bitching about or ranting on about like how today's pop stars are basically getting all this fame and all the success and all the stuff that's coming, you know, all the perks and stuff without actually putting in the work like she did when I believe Mariah came on the scene in, what was it, 1990, 91? Well, in the early 90s. But she got to realize it's a little different now because it's technology and stuff is a lot different. So she basically said, I think now it's more about people selling themselves, like online. It's more about, here's what I did today. Let me do something and shock the world rather than so much about the music. And I think that was it. Oh, then, so basically, now it's more about people selling themselves online rather than so much about the music. So basically that's her complaint, is that
it's different than before.
I guess she has a problem with people who are in the industry or who have basically gotten their come up through YouTube and posting their stuff on social media and have gotten that fame, rather than someone who I guess who was working hard in a nightclub and say, but I'm like,
the industry has changed.
It has.
Mimi, the girl, sit down with your husband to be. He is not attractive. Do y'all think Mariah Carey's fiance? I'm tired of hearing about Mariah. Girl,
he's not attractive, but his money is.
That ring is everything. And Kim Zolciak said the ring didn't mean a thing, and Mariah Carey has come along to say, "Bitch, yes it does."
Lie she tells.
Okay, so I know that we usually don't talk about, but y'all know I like a real cute, since we talk about music, real cute musicians. I want y'all to Google Kris Lyles with a Z. Lylez. Kris. Chris. Honey, look him up. He not only fine, but he can sing and he can act, and it was cute. Just look that up. Y'all talk about 1D and things of that nature. The other thing that I wanted us to cover was, since we talk about Fashion Week and we revolved around all that, Nene Leakes, bitch. Girl, I hear that you are staring it up over at Fashion Police. I think Joan Rivers is probably spinning around in her crypt, honey. I mean, what do you think of the Nene drama?
I like Nene. Well, I have a love-hate relationship with Nene, I should say that.
Yeah, sorry.
We'll talk about last night's episode of The Real Housewives in a minute. But apparently there's word on the street is that her ego is a little too big for her britches on the show. And it's called...
Y'all just noticing that?
And it's called... Well, apparently... Because here's the reality. Melissa and the executives have been trying to court Wendy Williams for the longest since Joan's death. They've been trying
Not
to get
even since, before
well,
Joan's
true.
death.
Well, that's true. Before they've been trying to get Wendy, because Wendy says it like she means it. I mean, yes, Wendy's not that fashion savvy, but here's a reality check. Which one of those bitches on that show is really fashion savvy? I mean, it's like you can look at stuff, you can give comments, but I don't feel like a lot of them were really fashion knowledgeable, except George Katsiopoulos, who's no longer part of the show. And now they have Brad Goreski, who seems to be more interested in being... I mean, I like him. I like what he was about when he was with Rachel Zoe. When he had
There's a reason Rachel Zoe doesn't work with him anymore.
But the reality to me with him is he seems more of a fashion designer dick rider than someone who's really knowledgeable about...
Sing a song. I don't have my auto-tune specialist here with me. I can't sing right now.
But to wrap this up, they're just saying, like, she's been real difficult. She's got, like, issues or whatever the case is that they're having problems with, that it's gotten to the point where Melissa has to basically section how long they can speak during each segment. So, like, if Julianne Moore has got a dress on at the SAG Awards, they all have, like, 30 seconds to get in each word, and then they got to move on to the next one.
That's called production. That don't mean that she hates Nene. It don't mean that Nene is stirring up drama. That's how, yes, that's how production is run, honey. Like you and I, we have to keep, you talk, then I talk. You have to pass it off. You can't just hold on to the microphone the whole time, honey. What they say, nom nom. Yes, nom nom, honey.
But
Does that mean they want to eat us?
I guess so.
But it's snowing outside.
I'm tired of snow.
Oh my God! I thought spring was coming.
But anyway, they're still trying to bring up the whole thing about Zendaya and all that other stuff with the whole situation they have with the show. I feel like since Joan's dead, they're still trying to get the show where it is and try to make it work. I think it's entertaining for what it is, with Margaret Cho being a part of the show, with Brad doing whatever he does. Margaret brings a little of that with Joan flavor.
That Joan comedic edge. Margaret brings that controversial comedy element.
And they'll let Melissa jibe in with her scripted joke or whatever. But it works for what it is.
Kind of. Because to me,
she's not a comedian.
The real stars of the show are Juliana, because Juliana's been there since the beginning.
Well, they're saying basically, before you get to that, they're trying to say that Juliana is worried about her spot because she's being overshadowed by Nene and her
She is. But look, when we think back to the show, like I used to watch the show when it was the shady, that's where we went to see our industry people talk about the fact, and it's Mean Girl TV, honey. That's what it was for me. So Juliana always had a place on Mean Girl TV. Brad Goreski is representative of the Steve Katsiopoulos George Katsiopoulos Shady Queen moment. Melissa is there because she is Joan's daughter. So that's one element of Joan.
And she was the EP of Fashion Police.
Right. And you know, her connection. So that's one element of Joan being her daughter. The second element of Joan is Margaret Cho, who provides the comedy portion that Joan... It's taken 3 people to bring Joan Rivers to life in the show after her death. Margaret Cho is the comedy and the jokes. The reason why Nene is there to provide that snarky, shady Joan. That's what Nene is bringing. Saying things that nobody else around that table is going to say because they're star fuckers and they always want to be in good standings with the stars. But Nene don't care. Nene don't care about them stars because she thinks she's bigger than everybody.
Exactly. You hit the nail directly on the head. So you basically said what I was saying. But what it is that, okay, look, this is why I always say, if Juliana is concerned about how to get comfortable in the presence of someone like Margaret or Nene, as my good girl T.S. Madison Hinton likes to say, bitch, step your pussy up. That's what you need to do. Step your game up. If you do what you do, kind of step it up. Or don't sit and focus on what these other people are doing, and then you're worrying, your ego is being deflated. Just move on from that. Like, anybody got time for that? It's just like, Juliana, do you stop being so worried about that this one's getting more attention than you?
So is Juliana? She
that?
has completely left E! News.
What's
right?
up?
Hey. Yeah,
I heard she did, but then she get
put this on the big screen, don't I?
Did she get taken? Oh, I mean, didn't she get replaced by what was her name?
Ooh, Melissa Manuna Mino. Yeah,
Marina Manuno.
Marina Moschino Manuno, or whatever her name. She got that hideous laugh.
Yeah, she does. But the point of this whole thing is, you know what? Y'all are all getting paid a whole lot of money to talk about a bunch of celebrities in their outfits. Move on. Like, just collect y'all checks and move the fuck on. Who cares? But
I'll take that check, so call me. Ow! Okay.
You know, I hate that song, but that freaking song is so addictive.
Have you seen the video?
I haven't. Well, I'll watch it on the...
Oh, honey. You saw her? Look. You saw her? Honey.
Oh, yeah, I saw her.
Child, meow.
She got
meow. She getting it. Bow, honey. You don't want her.
No. This big girl with these man titties,
honey,
jiggling with tassels. I'm like, I'm done.
You said it was jiggly caliente. Oh.
I didn't say that.
Oh. Okay. Who's out there? Okay. I just want to say this. I think we covered some cute topics. Oh, yes. Wait, before we go, we want to talk about Will Smith responding to Jaden Smith's campaign ad, honey. I like the ad, and I like what it means for the gender bending community.
Was it Givenchy?
It was Givenchy.
Okay. Yeah.
$10 million.
A lot of people apparently, well, especially.
I don't speak Russian, but hey, how you doing?
Like, a lot of people had a problem with, Jaden dressing and wearing dresses and things of that nature, especially black women, because I would go on sites like, and I'll say it, B. Scott, who is gender fluid with her style, but yet I don't get how black women are going on a site like B. Scott saying, not in my house, my child ain't gonna be wearing that. Oh, you know, all this homophobic, whatever you want to call it, without actually really taking it. But it was just real ignorant with the way a lot of women were acting. But I'm like, do you realize whose site you're on when we're talking about this?
Oh, okay. Thank you for that suggestion. This was like our little test. Mm-hmm. We're gonna give you more, honey. But look, let me tell you.
Never do that.
It's.
But what do you
I love what you just said. Thank you so much.
And we're not going to say it out loud because we're going to keep that tea to ourselves.
We're going to keep that tea to ourselves, but you are loved, honey.
Just to give a hint of what it was, it's about the more followers.
Yeah.
So, here's the thing. Wait, I want to first of all get your opinion on his fluid style because I know you're gender fluid in your style.
Which
is one of the things I've always liked.
I have always said that for me, that clothes are only defined by sex because we put ourselves in that. Because a pair of jeans are meant for a man or a woman only because we say so. But, I mean, it's the same technique used to make it. Skinny jeans became popular. Skinny jeans used to only be for girls. But now everybody's wearing skinny jeans.
But now they're trying to equate skinny jeans like, oh well, if a guy wears skinny jeans, there's been even statistics done on this, where it's like they're trying to say skinny jeans basically means that you like someone of the same gender, that you're gay or whatever. And I'm like, skinny jeans, skinny jeans. I be seeing big bitches that got SpongeBob size shaped bodies wearing skinny jeans, and y'all shouldn't be wearing that.
But pear bottom ass shape that shouldn't have on those skinny jeans. But I have to say. When it comes to gender fluid styles, I think that Evan Ross and Miss Ashley Simpson, they have a gender neutral clothing line that is doing really well. And I think Givenchy has just opened up and Louis Vuitton has opened up to provide gender neutral clothing. And I have to say, if y'all watch DNCE, that's Nick Jonas's new
it's Joe Jonas.
Joe Jonas's new group performed on Ellen, and his guitarist had on a scarfy kilty skirt with some leggings.
Absolutely, because I'm gonna tell you, there was a site that I cannot remember the name of it, but I'm definitely gonna get this.
Press play code.
Probably. There was a pair of pants that I saw that literally comes with like a kilty skirt type of thing around it. I liked it. I'm like, I want to get something like that. It has nothing to do with sex or gender. I like wearing things that for me, I like wearing things that other people don't wear.
Me too.
So it's like when I'm walking down the street, I like the fact that people are kind of looking at me and they're trying to figure out certain things. Well, is he this? Is he that? Like, what's this? And I've always heard people say that they like my style when I walk around. Like, I like wearing parkas and over draped sweaters and things like that. Like, I like playing with different fabrics and different things and all that other stuff. So, to me, I feel like if it makes you feel comfortable, then go ahead and do it. But the fact of the matter is, why I brought this up is because Will Smith is finally defending his son. He was asked about what he thinks about the way his son is dressing. And because so many people, especially in the black community or people of color, black Latino community, who are basically have an issue with young black men wearing things with that kind of has that gender fluid situation. And this is what he said on a radio show. He was like, there's a really powerful internal quality as an artist that as parents we encourage. You got to get out on the edge. You have to try things. You have to be comfortable doing things that people don't agree with, and you have to be comfortable doing things that you could fail. Then he goes and says, and Jaden is 100% fearless. He will do anything, So as a parent, it's scary. It's really terrifying, but he is completely willing to live and die by his own artistic decisions, and he just doesn't concern himself with what other people think. And I think that's the moral of the story, is that don't worry about what other people think. If you like something and you want to wear it and it makes you feel good, it makes you feel comfortable, freaking wear it. Don't worry about what this idiot over here is saying because they want to look like something straight out of H&M.
This reminds me of when I used to go to school, honey. Back in the day, back when I went to school with Sojourner Truth and...
You trying to say you that old?
Oh, but back in the day, tucking my pants inside my cowboy boots was seen as a feminine thing to do. Really?
It was?
Yeah, child.
Tucking your pants in your boots is gay?
Was seen as a feminine action. Anyway, I'm so glad that styles have changed, and I don't care about what anybody has to say about the fabulous things that I wear. I want to say, Kris, thank you for joining us today, honey. Mm-hmm. You made it over here finally after taking his dogs outside in the snow. But, honeys, we're going to come to you again and again and again. Be sure and share this link and do comment, even if you're not watching us live. Comment. We want to hear from you. We do read the comments.
Yes, and next week we're gonna do more interactive stuff. So it's good, like you can kind of chime in and join in and ask us questions, and we can answer it right off the bat. And then we'll even do more sex-related topics.
We're going to get some sex in. We might even come back to you. So be sure and subscribe to us over at YouTube at Tea and Cocktails for more celebrity gossip, relationship news, and just the shade that comes from this bitch.
Exactly.
Thanks for watching, honeys.
See ya.
Cheers.